was a one-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater. One-eyed, one-horned, flying purple people eater.
Hello everyone, and welcome to Mystic Moonstone's weekly angel card reading. The duration for this reading is the 10th of July through to the 16th. Let's have a look and see what the cards have in store for us this week. First card we have is Archangel Ragu and Conflict Resolution. Okay, just put that there. Archangel Ragu comes in whenever we have a situation we need to heal with another person, or if we have an inner conflict that we need to heal within ourselves, really. So let's have a look and see what the card of influence has to say. We have the Angel of Prayer. Ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. So there may be a situation with someone that you really want to just kind of get on top of things, get things resolved, be able to move forward from the situation that you've been in, maybe for a little while. Or maybe this is, as I said, about needing to find a way to kind of resolve a conflict that's going on within yourself. Okay, let's have a look and see what the cards have for midweek. It's so warm today, overcast but so humid. Okay, and we had the card of clarity, Archangel Jeremiah. Do you know, I had a feeling Archangel Jeremiah was coming out today. I always feel drawn to what I'm going to put around me when I do a reading. And I just felt like I wanted to put purple, purple, blue. And Archangel Jeremiah, you know, it's, yeah, it just made sense that it was going to be Archangel Jeremiah. And I just had a funny feeling it would be this card, which is lovely in purple. Okay, so... Ah, we have more purple. And we have the card of the shadow self. Okay, so there's clarity coming in midweek, maybe over a situation, perhaps linked to a relationship, or the kind of relationship maybe you have with somebody, maybe you have with a family member, maybe it's a romantic relationship. You know, relationships come in many, many different forms. Could even be a work colleague. Clarity coming in that actually gives you the answers you seek to be able to look back over the situation, because it's Archangel Jeremiah, take stock, and just step out of the shadows that this person is causing, that's making you to just be your shadow self and hiding away, and just come out into the light and really, really connect in with your crown chakra. I want to say lots of purple here. You see, purple's just blowing everywhere. Linking with your crown chakra, with your brow chakra, so you can get the information that's being brought to you by the universe, being brought to you by your angels, by your spirit loved ones, and just move with it and flow with it and kind of see where you're going to go forward, because you know the time of lurking in the shadows is at an end. Okay, let's look towards the end of the week. We have Archangel Samuel, and we have Divine Love. Okay, so, you know, when you think about it, what this reading really is about is either healing a relationship that's around you, or healing a situation within yourself, so that you actually start to love yourself a little bit more. Because I feel for some of you out there, this is a case of self-esteem. I don't know why, but that's how it keeps coming in. And I really feel the more you start to love yourself, the more you'll be able to get the love back that you actually deserve, okay? A love that's worthy of you and what you have to give. But for others, I feel this is about relationships being healed. It's about just finding a way to resolve the situation. And Archangel Samuel is the one who helps us with soulmate relationships. So if this is a soulmate relationship that you're having difficulties with, you may find by next weekend you're starting to be on an equal keel again. Things are starting to feel better in a way that you can move forward with it. Okay, Archangel Samuel is also the spiritual careers counsellor. So if this is a work colleague situation, once again you may find by weekend things are just starting to feel that little bit better, and you're starting to see where you're going with this and stepping out of the shadows. And if somebody's been taking the credit, okay, sort of taking your own, you know, your own advice, your own counsel, moving forward with it, and stop letting them take the credit, shine in your own right. Okay, we have the Angel of Addiction Healing. Always a strange card, this one, because people always go, I'm not an addict, but we can all be addicted to different things. Okay, it's not just about substances, it's not just about vices. It can also be an addiction to a way of thinking, addiction to a behavioural pattern that we tend to fall into, and for some reason I feel this is possibly not so much a romantic relationship but a work situation. I keep going on about work situations, sorry about this, but it just kind of feels that somebody out there is just letting others take their light, take all the credit, heap everything on them, because I get a really heavy feeling in my shoulders as I'm doing this, and that's normally when somebody's maybe doing the job of two people. And the addiction card is actually states this is a time of positive transformation and healing. So it's a time to let go of all of those negative emotions and patterns, and actually embrace something that's positive and something that's beneficial for you. And the interesting thing on here is you have the snakes. Once again, lots of blue. I was saying about the blues and purple earlier, but I really feel purple is predominantly the colour of this reading. But what I would say is with the snakes are known for shedding their skin. It's almost like a personal transformation that they go through on a regular basis, where they get rid of the old and they sliver out a new, a fresh and shiny. And that's a little bit like stepping out of the shadows, isn't it? So, I feel that's the other thing of this reading is about stepping out of somebody's shadow, stepping out into your own light, okay? So somebody's casting a shadow over you and it's time to step out into your own light. So, quick recap, just for Mel's benefit. We have Archangel Ragu and it's conflict resolution. So when conflict resolution comes in, Archangel Ragu helps to bring a little bit of justice, a little bit of fairness into a situation, helps us to see things maybe from different sort of perspectives. So, and his colours are lovely aquamarine kind of a blue. So, so blue flying in there. Then you have Archangel, and then you have the Angel card, which is saying, ask the universe and angels for help and guidance. So your angels are with you. Just pray, for guidance. And then midweek you have the clarity coming in, the answers that you're seeking. Maybe you'll do that by looking back, by reflecting, because it is Archangel Jeremiah here who comes in. The angel who helps us to reflect, helps us to take stock of where we've been. Not so we can dwell there, not so we can stay there, because the past is not a place to dwell in. But, the past is a brilliant place, like when driving, just to kind of not look over your shoulder when driving, but look in the mirror, and look back at what's behind you. I know I'd have somebody correct me on that. And, just to see how far you've come. And also, past lessons quite often become signposts for future pathways. So, you think, well, I've been there before, I don't want to repeat that, or something like that. So, so that looking back. Okay, the shadow self, lovely purple cards here. I see two main cards here with lovely purple ones, and that's about stepping out of the shadows, about being yourself. You've been hiding away, maybe you've been biting your tongue, maybe you've been sort of stepping back and letting others step into your light, and that could be either with a work situation. If it's a romantic situation, it's more likely to be with a soulmate who for some reason maybe is trying to protect you but not giving you the space to breathe yourself. Maybe he's not telling you everything, and I just feel, once again, it's about stepping out of their shadow, finding your own identity. On here the colours suddenly change, don't they? And there's lots of lovely oranges and yellows, and that's about your sacral chakra, it's about your solar plexus chakra. So it's about finding your identity with your sacral chakra, the orange there, going into, as you find your identity, as you get back a sense of identity, a sense of passion, you move into your solar plexus, which is about moving back into your personal power, connecting with your gut, your intuition, which was what we was talking about earlier, connecting with the crown and the brow chakra. So it's bringing it all together. Okay, it's bringing it all together. Archangel Chamuel will help you with this, whether it's on a career path or whether it's with a soulmate connection. Okay, and remember, soulmates can come in many, many different forms as well. Sometimes, we can have a soulmate connection even with a family member or something like that, okay, or a friend. So, lots of resolutions, lots of lovely coming together in this reading. And you know, at the end of it is really about letting go of addictive behaviour patterns that maybe you've become conditioned to, maybe you've just kind of fallen into along the way. Letting go, shedding the skin that's weighing you down, that is dulling you, and undergoing a little bit of a personal transformation where you come out anew, afresh. Okay, I think I've got to the end of this reading. I'm making sure I'm getting all the shares written down because Facebook really let me down last week and I couldn't see any of the shares. Something to do with people's privacy settings. So it was kind of a bit of a strange one last week, but I'm just writing the names down now. Gone back to the old-fashioned system, writing the names down, putting them in my bag as they come up. Okay, it's a lot easier. Never rely on Facebook for anything. Okay, thank you for supporting this page. Love and light to you all.